I can already see that she is in one of the worst conditions health-wise I ever seen.
Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. In today's video, we will look at the biggest of all contestants who ever appeared on the show, along with some details of their stories. So, let's roll! Joyce Del Vescovo. Joyce Del Vescovo was 44 years old when she first appeared on Season 8 of My 600-Pound Life. From Gardner, Kansas, this patient weighed roughly 750 pounds at the start of the show, and when she decided to participate in the show, she had no idea she'd be watched so intensely by the viewers. During her weight loss journey, she was denied surgery approval, since, rather than decreasing weight, she gained 11 pounds. Dr. Now was positive about Joyce's weight loss, but he wanted to see if she would maintain her weight decrease once she was released from the hospital. More precisely, he wanted to know if she's capable of taking care of herself. He eventually urged her to return to the hospital to have her weight checked and refused to provide her with medical transportation. Joyce skipped her appointment because she felt she wouldn't be able to make it. But 2 days after her discussion with Dr. Now, Joyce made it to the hospital on her own. When she stepped on the scale, she weighed 611 pounds, an increase of 58 pounds since she left the hospital. She kept assuring Dr. Now she was following the diet and the exercise plan he had given her.
And then actually with the eating habits, I've been doing really, really well.
She even tried to justify her weight gain by claiming it was due to water retention. Dr. Now, on the other hand, refused to believe her statements, claiming that it was unrealistic.
60 pounds of water on a car right here because you're sitting up? That's not reality.
Joyce decided to stage a heart attack to get out of the situation after hearing all of this. Fans and physicians became extremely concerned about her health, but it dawned upon them all that she was fully faking a heart attack. A heart attack! By the way, she's also one of those contestants who ended the program before the 12-month mark. She only lost 134 pounds in her 11-month journey before resigning from the show.
So I know my health is in a really bad place because of that. And it's at the point where I can't even take care of myself or live on my own anymore.
Marla McCants. The contestant from Nashville, Marla McCants' weight loss journey has been pretty inspirational, which led her to land the opportunity on different talk shows. When she appeared in Season 3, she weighed around 800 pounds. She was so overweight that she couldn't even be weighed in the hospital, as her weight was too high to be measured on a normal scale. She was living a bedridden life due to her massive body size. Not just that, she also had gout, arthritis, lymphedema, and was also suffering from diabetes. After knowing about her condition, Dr. Now shared that he believed she would die before she could get better by getting back on the right track.
I can already see that she is in one of the worst conditions health-wise I ever seen.
Dr. Now gave this statement as Marla was one of the heaviest patients he ever dealt with. She gave him a tough time and didn't make his job easy. Marla didn't even want to try to keep up with her diet regime and also started skipping her physical therapy. So after seeing the non-serious behavior towards her weight loss journey, she was sent home by Dr. Now. But after some time, her worried daughter dialed back a call to Dr. Now to seek his help. This time, Dr. Now finally got her to stand up, which she managed to accomplish by getting some help from the medics. After seeing herself standing on her own feet, Marla got much-needed encouragement.
Put your weight on your heart.
I'm trying, Sierra, I'm trying.
This impacted her so much that she didn't stop there. And after a difficult journey, she finally managed to come down to 534 pounds by shedding 266 pounds of weight. After that, Marla kept on going with her weight loss journey, and at last managed to lose an astonishing 600 pounds in total. Bravo, Marla!
No matter where you think your life is going, you never imagine it being this bad.
Robert Butchell. Robert Butchell of Forked River, New Jersey, weighed nearly 840 pounds when he was initially featured on Season 6 of the show. As a result, he's still regarded as one of the largest patients Dr. Now has ever seen on My 600-Pound Life. Well, it turned out that his obesity and large body weight weren't the only things putting a strain on his health. He also had a painkiller addiction that was playing a major role in the destruction of his health. Eventually, Robert was able to control his bad eating habits after a hard start to his path solely because of the love and support of his mother and his fiancée, Catherine. As a result of all his struggles, perseverance, and hard work, which included the surgical excision of a lymphedema mass from his leg, he shed almost 350 pounds. Despite all of his hopefulness, the elimination of the mass left Robert unhappy, and as a result, his drug addiction again started to rise. At one point on the show, he tore his stitches open in order to get a prescription of more pain medication. Robert's unhealthy addiction to drugs made his life so difficult that he died even before the program aired. He had a heart attack while filming his portion in November 2017. After Robert's death, Dr. Now hailed him for becoming a fighter. He did, however, express his anger and disappointment with the medical system for their role in Robert's addiction, which was the main element that ultimately contributed to his death. Over the course of his 12-month journey, he lost roughly around 350 pounds.
We came in, and the doctor pronounced he was dead.
Julius J.T. Clark. Julius J.T. Clark first appeared on the show when he was 32 and weighed around roughly 892 pounds. The man participated in a recent episode of the show's Season 8 and hails from Claremore, Oklahoma. As you guys must have realized, this young man is one of the heaviest people ever to be featured on the show. The viewers were expecting the worst from him when he topped out at almost 900 pounds with a 100-pound lymphedema mass. Obviously, his body was in very bad shape. In his 1-month stay at the hospital, he lost 100 pounds, but his girlfriend broke up with him. The terrible separation made Julius depressed, and Dr. Now suggested him to go to rehab. There in the rehabilitation center, he could easily cheat his diet because of the takeouts he ordered. Despite losing 100 pounds in a month in the hospital, he lost just 10 pounds in 2 months. More shocking than this stark difference was the fact that JT was denying all of it.
Yeah, they've been here for 2 months and it doesn't seem like they have lost any weight.
When Dr. Now confronted him regarding his diet, his response was that he hadn't gained any weight at all. Of course, Dr. Now didn't fall for his statement and told him that at a big size as big as he was, the weight loss should have been around 100 pounds a month. JT did not consider that at all and said that it was just the medical opinion of Dr. Now.
100 pounds.
Yeah, I did that last month like you said.
You should have done it again.
That's just according to you.
At rehab, he was spotted saying that he felt depressed there and wanted to go home to carry on his weight loss journey on his own. His cravings for food got massive, and yep, a bit uncontrollable too. Dr. Now said that with this approach of JT, the patient would simply eat himself to death. Like a defiant teenager, he reacted angrily to that. But the support provided by Dr. Now and his team finally pulled him back on track to conclude his stint on the program. In a year, he was able to shed 400 pounds and weighed half of what he was when he appeared on the show. Sean Milliken. The first contender on today's list is 26-year-old Sean Milliken, who initially appeared on the show on the 4th season and is still the heaviest patient to ever grace the screen. Sean stated at the outset of his episode that he began overeating as a child because of his father's verbal abuse and hostility towards him. Sean's mother also admitted that she was the one who encouraged his compulsive eating because she was overweight herself. Later on, his mother further revealed that she frequently bought him snacks to eat whenever they went grocery shopping. The tension between the couple kept tormenting the poor Sean, and the final blow came when his parents finally divorced each other while he was just 10 years old. The separation affected the mental health of the kid, and he began blaming himself for all that happened between his parents. To cope with all the madness that was going on, he started binge eating for comfort, and by the time Sean was in high school, he gained a total 400 pounds. He also slipped and fractured his ankle during his senior year, leaving him bedridden for years, making matters even worse. Unfortunately, his mother was the biggest enabler of his life, who instilled him with an uncontrollable desire to eat. However, she regretted her attitude toward Sean because he was forced to stay bedridden as a result of her enabling him. Sean weighed around 919 pounds at the start of his episode. He shed nearly 550 pounds in a year, but unfortunately, the story has a sad ending because he passed away in 2019. That's all for today, guys, with the biggest contestants that ever appeared on my 600-pound life. Thank you for watching the video. And if you guys found it interesting, I would much appreciate it if you comment down below about the video and leave the thumbs up. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for getting updates related to our latest videos.